Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Macrocast, your source for news and entertainment with the minds behind Macro Records. I'm Mattson.
I'm Downlow'd.
And we are your hosts for this wonderful, jovial episode.
Yet another jovial episode. We hope that your week was amazing.
As you're listening to this, it is the Monday after Halloween.
It's a new week.
Halloweeny. Macro news. There's no macro news this week.
Oh, I hate you.
Why? Because I said Halloweeny?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Halloweeny. So, the first topic we have today is celebrity costumes from this Halloween.
Wait, can't we talk about what are we gonna, like, what track did we feature on the podcast?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise?
Yeah.
So, okay, so we
basically
that means that they know and you and I don't know yet. It's a surprise for me. It's what you're saying.
It's a surprise for me too, because I haven't picked it yet.
Okay.
Normally we have time to pick it, but today's a little hectic, and I mean this whole week is.
I don't know why.
Hectic. It's been hectic for me. I have things to do.
You have things? What things do you have to do?
So, let everyone know that you're leaving us. You're going to be gone for, what, probably 2 podcasts? And then you'll be back for 1? And then gone again for 1?
I don't know. I might be gone forever. No, yeah.
So you're going to be gone for a couple podcasts. Next week, it's going to be me and...
I'll be gone
special guests, hopefully.
I'm going to New York.
Yeah.
I'm going back to New York, so I'll be there for a minute. And then coming back here, and we're going to LA for a little while, but not that long. So Alex is going to be running the show here. He's going to be the showrunner, and he's going to basically just be running the show.
Oh man,
he's gonna be doing what he does best, and that's running shows. So
hopefully we have some sort of guest next week.
You've got Ben Affleck next week, right?
Oh yeah,
you're going to talk about the new Batman with him.
Yeah, sure.
You've got some great guests in lieu of me being here. Typically, we could get amazing guests for this podcast, but they just don't want to come on because I'm on.
They don't like you.
Yeah, so in my absence, you're going to get some amazing content, so you should be happy.
So let's go ahead and jump into this Halloween topic, since Halloween was this past Friday.
Halloween.
So here's Katy Perry dressed as a hot Cheeto.
I thought it was a dildo.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's Neil Patrick Harris.
It's if I didn't see the Cheeto bag.
Neil Patrick Harris and his family.
Where's his wife?
Are you being serious?
No.
Oh, okay. That wasn't funny.
That's such an ignorant statement.
I mean...
It's not funny.
It could have been funny, but your delivery was terrible. Joke. So it wasn't funny. It seemed like you said ignorant. Oh my god. Jessica Alba as Slash. That's pretty good, no?
Where's her husband?
So,
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
This is Iggy Azalea.
Oh, that's gross. Dude, that's not a human being. What happened to her face?
They're dressed up like the
white chicks.
Like the Wayans brothers from White Chicks.
They look like Iggy Azalea. What the fuck, man?
Apparently someone made a crack at Iggy Azalea saying she was pretty much those girls like from White Chicks or something.
Yeah,
like a black person in a white person's body. Like a black person who looks like a white person.
She's like staring into my soul right now.
Are you enjoying it? Here's Zach Braff. And he is
Kurt Russell? Is he with Kurt Russell?
Well, his costume is Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, Kurt Russell's character.
Is he with Kurt Russell right there, though?
Yes.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, eh? This next one is terrible. Taylor Swift as a pegacorn. Half Pegasus, half unicorn. That is a terrible costume, Taylor Swift. You should...
Dude, she has...
That's a terrible costume.
Yeah, it's
Terrible.
not very good.
Terrible.
She's like she's the tourist like representative of New York City, and she's only lived in New York for a short period of time, so she's been getting a lot of shit for that. Like,
What do you mean she's the tourist representative?
she's supposed to garner like tourism to New York City.
Oh, really?
Like, Mayor Bloomberg put her in office before, like, as one of the last things that he did. I don't know if I think it's an official position. I was reading about it today, but she's garnering a lot of flack for that because she's not like a New York local really, and
Interesting.
she's doing stuff like this.
So this next one is Beyonce and
Beyonce looks really small.
Blue Ivy. I guess that's her daughter.
Blue Ivy.
She was Janet Jackson.
Hey, Blue Ivy.
She was
Like,
Janet
imagine
Jackson.
like raising your child like Blue Ivy. Pull your goddamn pants up. Blue Ivy fucking shitting on the floor again.
She's Janet Jackson. There, Michael. Here's Rihanna.
Who the fuck are the other fucking chicks that she's with?
Rihanna's a Ninja Turtle.
Look at the girl to the left. Jesus Christ.
Which one?
I feel sorry for whoever took that one home.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not nice. That was mean. She didn't deserve that. What did she do to you?
She's which Ninja Turtle is she? It's like there were originally like 7 Ninja Turtles.
Really? What?
She consumed the other 3.
There's 4. Okay, so Rita Ora as Barbie.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. That's not a very good costume. Not a very good costume, Rita Ora. Step up your game, girl.
I like it. I thought she looked good.
This one...
These are pretty good. Courtney Cox and Johnny McDade as the creepy Annabelle and her ventriloquist. All right.
Yeah.
Can't really get a good shot of that. So, all right. Adam Levine and Bihate Prinsloo.
Bihate?
Who's Bihate Prinsloo?
I have no idea.
She hot though. That's all I can say. Kaylee Cuoco and hubby Ryan Sweeting as Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez. Sarah Hyland is Annie. Oh, Iggy is Ariel again, dude.
God, that looks creepy.
I can't handle it.
She looks like one of the demons from Supernatural.
Look, where the fuck did her nose go?
Oh, we saw that one already. Who are these people?
Niall Horan dressed up as Real Madrid players with his friends. Okay. I don't know who that is.
Cool.
Calum Hood and Luke Hemmings as Mario and Luigi with Ashton Irwin as a whoopee cushion. Well, that wasn't very well thought out, was it, guys?
That photo looks old. I call bullshit.
Demi Lovato and Wilmer Valderrama's second Halloween costume as Lucy and Ricky. Oh my god, Lucy!
The Pegacorn.
Perez Hilton and Perez Jr. as Dorothy and the Tin Man.
MPH again. Who's
it's cool.
that?
It's just creepy. It just like creeps me out.
That's Kim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Cool.
This chair sounds like Halloween.
Kim Kardashian and Northwest is Anna...
Northwest.
That's her name. Northwest and Blue Ivy. They can play together.
Oh my god.
Who's this? Kylie Jenner?
And Tyga.
As Chucky and Chucky's bride. Kendall Jenner and Cara
Delevingne.
Delevingne?
Delevingne? I don't know.
As Mario and Luigi.
You can't even see their faces. Go back. How do we even know that that's them? Like that could be any couple of teenage girls. Like that is more tongue than face right there. Like, how do we really know?
There's no way to know.
Cara. Not that I wouldn't date you though, 'cause I would. Nicki Minaj as a teacher's pet or
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good Halloween costume there. Can you bookmark that for me? Michelle Trachtenberg. She's very attractive, but she looks like a scary thing there.
She's a broken doll.
Miley Cyrus is Dolly Parton. Where are the boobs, though?
Of course.
Dolly Parton, as we all know, is mostly famous for her gigantic cans.
Hey, hun. She says things like, hey, hun.
Hey, Shug. She's like one that says Shug, isn't she?
Rihanna was Raphael. That's which Ninja Turtle she was.
Oh, God.
God, you think with her money she could have gotten a better costume.
She's like, I'm just going to paint myself, like, green. Joe Jonas is Derek Zoolander, okay?
No.
Jewel?
Who's that?
What?
Jewel?
Who will save your soul?
Oh,
you don't know
okay.
that she was like, yeah.
I don't know who these
Hey, wait, go back. That's JWoww. Hey.
Oh, it's
JWoww and
JWoww.
a fucking adorable fan. Look, she's a monkey and her husband's the banana. I eat this son of a bitch every fucking day. That's what she says. Britney Spears, is she a lesbian now?
Don't know what her deal is. Who's this? Oh, Heidi Klum. Wow.
There's a butterfly. What the fuck is this? No, that was just animated, dude. That's Heidi Klum animated.
Looks like a real photo.
Oh, God.
Katy Perry is... For some reason, this is my favorite one.
Everyone liked this.
Katy Perry.
What?
I meant to say Katy Perry. Oh, man. Look at that.
Can we get a good, like, profile of her? Can you scroll down a little bit so the viewers can see? There we go. What goes on in your mind, oh, Catherine?
Catherine Perry?
What is it? What do you think goes on in her mind? She's like, I'm gonna be a Cheeto.
She's like, it's a good Halloween.
So unconventional. Did we see all of them?
So here's the last one we're gonna take a look at.
This is a Halloween costume. He was a beet or
No.
a root. What is that? Those are beets.
This is what Colton Haynes
Oh,
was for
my
Halloween. He
What?
was Fiona from Shrek.
What? Who's that? Who is that?
That's, look, here's Emily. What's her name?
Who's Colton Haynes?
Roy Harper. Speedy. Or
What?
Red Arrow.
How? Why? That's not him. How is he so gigantic?
Here.
Oh, wow.
Makeup.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy.
I don't know who these other people are here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Like, he had one of the best ones besides Katy Perry.
Who is he? Okay, who is he in the top photo with? That woman
Oh, it's
looking all thick.
it's Felicity.
That's Felicity, dude.
That's Felicity.
Oh my God.
We're going to be
sexy.
talking about Felicity and her story in
Oh.
Arrow coming up later in the show.
Oh yeah. I can't believe that's him though. That's crazy.
So,
He should dress like that all the time, you know.
yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Gotta admit.
Alright, so what's going on in other parts of the world?
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Oh really? What?
TSA confiscated a toy ray gun belt buckle because of security issues. And as you can see here, it's just a belt buckle. So this guy spent a lot of time like arguing with TSA to eventually give him back his belt buckle. Thoughts on this? Like, isn't this kind of crazy now, getting to the point where TSA is like, oh, that belt buckle that looks like a ray gun out of 1950s sci-fi is dangerous. Like,
I mean, hasn't this been like an issue for like a while? This has happened before. People having to take their shoes off, and you know.
yeah, I mean,
they know it's very clearly a belt buckle, so why do they have to take it away?
this guy, or actually, is a woman who wrote this article. Her name is Mary Catherine Ham.
Oh, Mary Catherine.
She said something interesting that, like,
What did Mary Catherine say? She said it's a real ray gun.
so she got an interview, I guess, with the guy, and he said something like, the lady from TSA gave him her explanation as to why he couldn't bring it was, say he pointed that toy ray gun belt buckle at a police officer could potentially shoot him.
What just... Okay.
He could potentially get shot.
Okay.
And this woman's article was about, well, if a cop is going to shoot someone who, like, if you can't tell it's a toy, you probably shouldn't be a cop. But this whole issue
There's some
is
really
bullshit.
realistic looking guns, but I just think if it's a belt buckle and it obviously can't be that gigantic, like,
No, it's not.
and it has to be flat.
Yeah.
Like it's like flat on one side, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you can
But
see from this picture.
You can't.
it's like-
I mean, you can't like. I've seen some belt buckles that you could I mean, you should
That
put
could
under
be
some scrutiny.
dangerous.
My grandfather, for instance, had a belt buckle that had a knife in it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
It would like spring out.
Something like that is
You could
understandable.
you could take that belt buckle with you, you know, and screw some.
Kill someone.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say you could screw up some onions, dude. Like cut some onions or vegetables wherever you need to go.
So let's check this out. This is interesting.
Okay, let's check it out. What's going on in the world?
So,
What are you doing? He just keeps moving things. Voice of Chris Dalton.
An unmanned NASA contracted rocket explodes over Eastern Virginia.
NASA contracted.
Yeah.
Not NASA.
NASA contract.
I feel like contracted sounds like it got it. like you contract herpes
Yeah.
from someone, you know.
Yeah.
NASA contracted this rocket.
I hear you, but
That's not okay.
it was carrying supplies to the International Space Station, and something went wrong. They're still trying to figure it out over there. This was a couple days ago, so they may have figured it out. But
okay, thoughts? Is that how?
no,
Is that how
no.
we're doing it? Okay.
So we're just going to talk about how it was carrying supplies to the International Space Station. Luckily, it was unmanned.
What kind of supplies?
I
Drink
don't know.
chocolate and chips.
The rocket and spacecraft together, which cost more than $200 million. And that's from the general manager of Orbital's Advanced Platforms Group.
Okay.
And
That's no information at all. That I was like, what was it carrying? You were like, it says 200. So it was carrying $200 million.
well, someone said,
Cash.
no. That's how much it was worth.
That's
But
like a
someone
fucking.
said
That's like a pinpoint of a plot in a Michael Bay film. Like the rocket is filled with cash,
stop it before it
blows up
explodes.
over Miami. And
There's like dozens of thieves trying to get to it.
the only people that can stop it are Harrison Ford and fucking Will Smith.
That guy went on to say, though, tonight's events really show the difficulty it takes for us to do this task, delivering cargo to the space station.
Well, isn't this why they want to build what's it called? They want to build an elevator that goes to space.
like a space hook?
A space elevator.
In Star Wars, they're called space hooks.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the elevators from Star Wars, but
Like an orbital platform. That's an
I
elevator.
don't know what that is either. But I can tell you an elevator. This is basically what this is an elevator that you get in, and the doors close, and it takes you to space. So if you need to so yeah, they've developed. They're developing these like tiny diamond strands that are like mega strong, and they're thinking that they can build this space elevator out of that because it has to be extremely strong to be able to hold weight so far up. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
This is a real thing. You're like laughing like it's not real. It's very, very real.
I mean, I get where you're coming from.
No, it's a real thing. There's money like going into this. I get where you're coming from. You know how much each of these each of those space missions costs?
They're extremely expensive.
It's like $400 million just to send a rocket up there.
Well, he was talking about the cost of that one was $200 million.
Didn't he say there was $200 million worth of stuff that it was carrying?
No, that the rocket itself and the spacecraft was worth $200 billion.
Oh, I see.
The supplies may have been worth more too.
But also, I mean, then also the launch itself costs a lot of money, though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The launch itself is really. I mean, they say that the launches cost millions of dollars. So
Yeah.
having a space elevator would be ideal. That way, it's not.
So, what do you think about windowless planes? Have you heard about this?
I think that if they can build a space elevator, they can build windowless planes.
So, Britain's Center for Process Innovation has unveiled the concept for a windowless plane design that is apparently more efficient and visually stunning.
Why do we need windowless planes?
Well, they create drag.
1 billion people fly around the world to relax, to seal a deal, for adventure, and for love. Using
Where's that sound coming from?
200,000 gallons of fuel and producing over 705
Oh, wow.
million tons of CO2. But what if you could enjoy the journey, not just the destination?
So, overall, this looks
If
really
moving
cool.
the windows could open your eyes more than ever before, reducing weight and reducing cost for you and for the manufacturer. Our technologies can support the development of aircraft fuselage that are thinner, lighter, and stronger.
And no
With wide
windows.
seating for passengers
You don't need
Lower
windows.
fuel consumption,
But what if you want to see?
Check this out.
emissions.
And it's all around like.
Live video streamed to vivid OLED displays offering seamless
Yeah, but what if
panoramic
that fucking dies?
entertainment,
What if like the connection cuts out?
Or like, yeah, or there's some magnetic pulse that like turns off all the electricity and the plane just goes into a dive.
What if they hit some sort of bird and there's like blood splatters all over the screens on the inside?
Why would that be the case?
I mean, this looks interesting. I'd want to fly in a windowless plane.
It looks cool, man, but I don't see it like. I think that what I need to know is that the video is not going to go out. That's all I need to know.
Would you be scared if the video went out?
Well, if the video went out and the plane started like dropping,
Uh-huh.
yes, I would be worried.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
be-
you?
I'd be a
You're
bit-
like, yeah, you know,
I'd be a bit worried too.
it's whatever. Planes when they drop are pretty scary.
Yeah.
That's a Hogwarts.
That is Hogwarts. Okay.
Hogwarts.
So, apparently, they're building an extension of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal
I've heard about
Studios,
that.
but they're building a hotel version that is Hogwarts
wow.
in London.
Oh, okay.
Special guest rooms will include trunks, potion bottles, cauldrons, and spell books.
So this is just a hotel, though.
Prices start at £249 a night.
So this is just a hotel, though, in London.
Yes.
Okay, so there's no attraction. The attraction is the hotel itself.
Yes.
Okay, and it's like 500 American or $400 American dollars, basically 450. No, $400 American dollars, pretty much
Yeah.
even.
It's a converted hotel. That's over 160 years old.
How is it? Extremely large.
I don't know. It doesn't.
Hogwarts,
Say.
I feel would have to be really, really large.
Oh, Hogwarts is extremely large.
Okay, but don't you feel like this hotel would need, if it's going to be if it's acting like Hogwarts, it needs to be huge, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone knows what it looks like yet.
And there need to be like some attractions there that like get
Oh,
people to
definitely.
go there instead of just like, you know, you're not going to pay £259 a night to stay at some shoddy hotel.
No.
You know what I'm saying? T-Pain?
So, are you familiar with T-Pain? Do you like some T-Pain? I'm in love with the stripper. But
Are you familiar with T-Pain?
what is T-Pain most famous for? Would you say?
His auto-tune.
Very
vocals.
much so. So he did some sort of audio podcast similar to what we're doing now, but he had an audience, and it was for
Look at how dark it just got in here. My God.
it was for NPR, and we get to hear what T-Pain sounds like singing without auto-tune.
He's like scared.
Ain't got no problem spending all of my money trying to see what's up. I can do this all day like it ain't nothing. Shout it there, thicker than a snicker. Every time she do this for me and mine. And a friend do it with her. She don't even like girls, but a stack of make her kiss her. Gone kiss her. Gone kiss her. But a stack of make her
So
kiss
what do you feel about
Mediocre.
What do you feel about T-Pain with auto-tune? I mean, like
Without auto-tune, you mean?
Yeah.
It's really
without or
It's really not very good.
I disagree.
You think he's good?
It's pretty good, man.
You think that he deserves to be like a celebrity with that?
like, does he deserve accolades?
He made it off of that auto-tune.
Yeah.
So did Chris Brown, kind of though too. But Chris Brown can actually sing.
So, we're both fans of House of Cards, you would say. You know the woman who was Frank Underwood's assistant in his office?
No.
She
Don't
was,
remember her.
She was played by actress Elizabeth Normant, and she sadly
She's dead.
passed away at the age of 61.
How did I know she's dead?
Here's a statement from House of Cards. Everyone at House of Cards is deeply saddened by Elizabeth's passing. She was a talented actress, a warm soul, and a good friend to us all.
That sucks.
But yeah, man,
So
her,
who's gonna replace her?
I don't know. Her
Affleck.
character was good too. I mean, she wasn't like a pivotal figure, but she still she influenced Frank in certain ways, you know?
No,
No?
I don't think she influenced Frank at all.
I mean, didn't she have a talk with him one time at some
I think that Frank just liked her.
yeah, they were close. She was his secretary for a
She
long
had been
time.
his secretary. Yeah, but Frank likes to keep his people close.
Yeah.
So that's why he knows.
He knows everyone.
So did she already shoot some of her part? You don't know.
I don't know, man. Possibly because didn't they
The
start
news is
filming a
just that
couple
she's
months
dead.
ago?
I mean, I hope that they shot a little bit of her, and hopefully they have like, I mean, I'm sure they'll have a well-rounded way of marking her out of the series or whatever. But,
So,
all right, what's going on with Steve Buscemi?
what? Steve Buscemi? No,
Buscemi?
it's Buscemi.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
So this week's episode of The Big Bang Theory,
Yes.
it featured Billy Bob Thornton,
I did
and
not watch it.
it was really interesting, man. Like, to see Billy Bob Thornton, he played such an unusual role, like
And how was that?
something I've never seen him play before. Really interesting to see. It was good, man. He was obsessed with Penny. Spoilers.
Uh-huh.
And he ends up, even more spoilers, locking the guys in his basement, and he's trying to get a date with Penny.
Okay, so what kind of character is he?
He was like one of them, like he was kind of a nerd. He still lived with his mom, but like he was letting Penny influence him, and like as you all know probably by now, Penny sells pharmaceuticals, and he's a doctor, and he was one of her people that she sold to, and she would use her looks to get him to purchase more things.
It's an interesting Mars attacks.
Yeah, this was his basement, man. It was freaking awesome. Like all these arcade things. He was like one of them.
Well, Billy Bob Thornton is a talented actor.
Yeah, and he was like a reserved character, spoke very softly, and was like.
So why you're amazed that Billy Bob Thornton has any acting talents at all?
No, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. It was interesting to see him in that role. That's all there is.
All right, Billy Bob, shout out to you, your family.
Hope
everything's good with you.
Shout out to Billy Bob.
Just interesting to see you in good roles, Billy Bob.
So, are you familiar with Linda Park
Nope.
from the DC universe?
I'm not, no.
She's a reporter.
Is that Flash's love interest? They all seem to have a reporter that's like super interested in them.
I don't know. No,
Like there's Vicky Vale and Batman, right?
Yeah.
And Lois Lane and
Superman. But okay, so
Green Arrow does Green Arrow have one?
No.
Green Arrow doesn't really have very many sidekicks. That's why they incorporated Diggle.
Yeah, Diggle's cool.
Diggle's awesome.
Diglett. So they've casted this woman, Melissa Joe, as Linda Park on The Flash.
That's awesome.
So-
Good for her. I hope that you do it some justice.
So since we're talking about The Flash,
The last episode of The Flash was great.
Yeah.
I'm more and more pleasantly surprised with this series as time goes on.
So there's going to be some spoilers for The Flash real quick. The emergence of Captain Cold. I mean, the episode started off with me not being able to believe that this was Captain Cold, but by the end I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, everything kind of falls into place on this show. Let's see.
Who do you think he really came into his part. The way he holds the gun is awesome.
Yeah.
He's very confident.
Well, and like at the end, he finally donned like the furry jacket and like the goggles and.
Well, I liked that there was like a subtle nod towards him being obsessed with like cooling things. Like he's like, you gotta be cool. We gotta chill things out. Or like, but
Well-
it wasn't like how in Batman, how Schwarzenegger was like, be cool. You know.
But it kind of worked well. Like he didn't start acting like that until he saw the Flash, and he was trying to figure out a way to stop the Flash, and he's like, "That I don't need to heat things up. I need to cool them down." Like.
I feel like he's a good actor, man. They made
This
a good
scene, the Flash is like finally, he saved a bunch of people in like 3 seconds. He's getting faster.
They've been doing a really good job with the CGI in this show, though. Which is
It's
nice.
well done.
It's like totally believable.
Yeah.
The gun looked good. The gun wasn't like cheesy. The ice looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I have no complaints.
Me neither, man.
I'm
Really
excited
good
to see
episode.
what happens, and now Heatwave is going to come into play.
Yep.
So hopefully this opens up the network's eyes to doing even more DC stuff and like stuff of this nature that involves more of the like kind of meta-human, like otherworldly, crazy aspect. As Arrow is more grounded, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'd like to see more of this aspect in Arrow.
Me too. Speaking of Arrow, let's go ahead and talk. We got some.
That's supposed to be Felicity's mom.
These are some photos from the set, I guess, for the episode that's airing.
That's supposed to be Felicity's mother.
on the 11th. Yeah, that's
She's
Felicity's
smoking
mom.
hot.
Right?
What's the deal with that?
How is that Felicity's mom?
Yeah, that doesn't look like, they look like the same age. How old is Felicity supposed to be? Felicity looks like she's like 26.
Yeah. I don't know.
She's hot.
Definitely.
Felicity is good looking.
Very.
I don't know. They did a good job. And on The Flash, that was really awesome.
How she showed up.
Yeah. Well, how they've like kind of made her a love interest for Barry, but Barry kind of screwed it up.
I think he's confused, man. He doesn't know what he wants. It's typical Barry Allen.
He's an idiot. He wants to date that other Iris. And she's like she's not good for him.
Iris's relationship is definitely not going to work out with that guy.
I know, and it's so dumb. Like, she's like hooking up with her dad's partner, and Barry's like, Barry should not even want to fuck with her at all. He should be like, first of all, she's dating her dad's partner,
which is really whack.
That's really whack. Like, wouldn't that turn off most women? You know?
Probably.
So Barry, for some reason, has... You know what? It's because Barry's had this, like, fantasy. He's fantasized about banging her for so long that it's like, oh, she's all that he wants. But now... Just wait for it to happen, dude. He's going to realize it's not... He should have gone for fucking Felicity, dude.
So, let's jump into Marvel news.
No!
Marvel released a bunch of posters for the upcoming movies. Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Why is it all scratched out?
May 5th, 2017.
Why is that all scratched out, though?
Thor, Ragnarok, July 26th, 2017.
Looks really cool.
Captain America, Civil War,
A lot
May
of people
6th,
are really excited about that.
2016.
That's the Civil War arc that you were talking about, I guess, right?
Captain Marvel, July 6th, 2018.
Now that pisses me off because that's
misleading. We all know who Captain Marvel is. Doctor Strange, November 4th, 2018, 2016?
2016. Inhumans, whatever the fuck that is. You know, I'm surprised they're not doing another Hulk film.
Black Panther. Black Panther looks good.
No other Hulk film, though.
Okay, so what we were going to talk about today is a little bit of Age of Ultron stuff. So Loki and Heimdall are confirmed to be in Age of Ultron.
Okay.
You probably don't care.
And, I mean, did you
care.
honestly think for 1 second that I was going to be surprised about that?
I mean,
or that anybody's going to be surprised? Oh, Loki's going to be like, no shit.
Well, I mean,
Loki's been in every
That could have been
movie.
questionable. There's only been one so far.
He's been like, there's been a bunch of, he's been in Thor.
Which is understandable because he's a character in Thor.
Thor, he was in Thor 2. He was in Avengers.
Thor 2?
So he's in three Marvel movies so far.
Yeah.
Of course he's going to be in the other Avengers.
Well,
he's almost an Avenger as it is.
He's ruling Asgard right now.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah. That's why I didn't think we'd see him, but
I like Tom Hiddleston as Thor.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
I mean, as Thor, as fucking Loki. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know how crazy I am about Ultron so far, but we'll see.
So
they'll probably do a good job knowing Disney.
Someone made a nice little parody video for us.
We've got Celine Dion's "My Heart Will Go On." I can't even express to you how mildly funny this is. How is there's like explosions and shit.
So
it's almost kind of morbid. We've already watched the Age of Ultron trailer, haven't we?
We have not seen this one. During this week's episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
this is the new one.
They released an extended teaser trailer, and we're just going to take a look at the first part. It was interesting.
Are they like passing a pipe around?
If I lift it, do I get to roll last card? Yes, cool. I will be fair but firmly cruel. Right back. Are we even pulling? Are you on my team? Just represent, pull. Alright, let's go. Come on, Cal.
Don Cheadle.
These movies are a lot of fun. This is going to be interesting.
The Heroes in prison. Whosoever
have a simpler one. You're all not worthy. How could you be worthy? You're all puppets, tangled in strings.
So that was all that was really the extended part of it.
So it seems like Tony has created Ultron.
Yeah, kind of. Here's another clip that they played, I think, at UK Comic Con, which was this last week.
Okay. Let's see. This is a terrible shooting. This is from like someone's phone. Oh my god.
Didn't see where you're going for answers? Sometimes my teammates don't tell me things. Kind of hoping Thor would be the exception. Yeah, give him time. We don't know what the Maximoff kid showed him. I don't know if she showed you.
Tough times, Cap.
No, maybe
Doing
it's
work.
stupid.
Doing yard work. Chopping wood.
That's mighty easy to pull this apart with the cotton candy. That seems like you walked away, right? Is that a problem? I don't trust a guy with a dark side. Call me old-fashioned. Well, let's just say you haven't seen it yet. Better not do the research. That would affect the team. That would end the team. Isn't that the mission? Isn't that the why we fight? So we can end the fight? So we get to go home?
Why hasn't he just been doing that the whole time?
Anytime someone tries to win a war before it starts, innocent people die.
Why hasn't he just been ripping those pieces of wood apart this whole time? He ripped a tree trunk apart. Oh, they're so happy. This is gonna be good. I mean, it's like at one point I thought that he was gonna be like tell Tony, he was gonna be like, "Who the fuck do you think you are?" And he's like, "I'm Batman."
And then I'm Batman.
Wait, I'm Iron Man. But I'm dark. Like they're like really nailing it home that this new movie is gonna be dark. It's gonna be darker.
I guess so. So we were gonna. I mean, we can still talk about this. I was gonna use
it's Khaleesi.
Yeah, I was gonna use this to segue into our Doctor Who's discussion this week.
Sarah Connor.
But there won't be one. Yes, she is Sarah Connor.
Well, we can talk about it. We can talk about your hatred of it.
No,
I mean, I'm gonna watch it anyway. We can talk about it.
Well, no, it's okay. Well, we can leave it. The second part of that episode is next week.
I mean, I'm not gonna be here.
So
I'm not gonna be here in this.
This is Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones and Jal Courtney, and he is playing
the Terminator.
No, he's playing what's his name?
John Connor.
Not John Connor. Kyle Reese,
the original dude from the first Terminator.
Yeah.
And who is the woman?
Who
is she?
That's Sarah Connor.
She's okay.
So this poster, does it look familiar?
That's the Doctor?
So that's
Matt Smith?
Matt Smith from Doctor Who and Jason Clarke from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I thought it was Conan O'Brien. Looks like Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Matt Smith and Conan O'Brien.
So
got the hair thing
Jason Clarke is John Connor, and Matt Smith, no one knows who Matt Smith's character is yet.
He's the Terminator.
You think so?
No.
He's not a Terminator. I think he's fighting the Terminators.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe. He could be bad.
Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad to the bone.
Alright, so let's see. Oh, we're looking at some pizzas.
So,
pizzas look like around the world?
This was gonna be how we were gonna end our podcast today.
It's dark as hell now.
Would you like to? I'll let you go ahead and talk about these. Just go ahead and.
I don't really know what to. I mean, okay, so there's this pizza here.
Well, here you go.
This is a pizza from Naples.
And
it says, when most people think of pizza, they probably think of the Neapolitan-style pie with the thin crust atop the tomato top, typically San Marzano, mozzarella. You add a few basil leaves, you have a margherita with the colors that echo the Italian flag. You see, it looks like Italy. I don't know, somehow that turned into Russian.
Yeah, Russian.
Russian pizza is best.
Who knows Russian?
Russian pizza is mostly bread covered with vodka.
The next one is from Hungary. Looks pretty good.
It's not pizza. That's shredded cheese with tomato
it's
jelly.
Hungarian lampos.
Langos. He's especially filling, and let's be honest, not totally healthy. Deep fried, flat. Okay, flat bread.
Deep fried?
The bread's topped with sour cream, meat, or garlic butter. I would try it. I don't know. You say deep fried to me, I have to do it.
So,
Roma.
This white pizza, famous on the
Pizza
streets
Bianca.
and in the pizzerias of Rome, is a dressed-down version of the Neapolitan style. And it
We are just like We're both massacring the Italian accent so bad.
so this is New York style
Hey,
pizza.
yeah, the New York, yeah, I know this one, delicious.
It's similar to a Neapolitan recipe, but has since become famous in its own right. The first pizzeria in the U.S., Lombardi's, opened on Spring Street in New York's Little Italy in 1905, and it didn't take long for other piazzolos, Grimaldi's, Patsy's, Di Fara to follow suit.
Yep.
The hallmark of New York style pizza.
I've eaten at Grimaldi's too. They're both really good. They're
Yeah?
different. DeFara's is like hardcore deep dish.
Wait, so have you eaten at this place?
Which place is it?
Lombardi's?
No.
Oh, okay.
It looks good though.
So the next one is deep dish style pizza.
Woohoo! That's not even pizza, dude. That's a pie.
Famous from being from Chicago, Illinois. Its defining characteristic is the pizza's crust and size.
The sauce is on top too, typically,
Yeah,
and then the cheese is in between, right?
sometimes.
Traditional deep dish.
Yeah. So
Alright.
this next one is a Sicilian pizza.
Is that really from Sicily?
Yeah. And it's Sicilians tried to fit a square peg in an otherwise round hole in the world of pizza.
That sounds weird.
And in
tried
the
to fit
end,
a
the
square
result
peg
is
in a round hole.
spincioni. In
What?
Sicily,
Svincioni?
Spincioni. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. In Sicily, the pie is topped simply with some cheese, olive oil, and breadcrumbs before being baked.
That's what's up.
So this next one
I'm about that life.
is from Turkey.
What the fuck is that? Oh,
That is-
God, that's the vomit, dude. It's the vomit.
There's
That's actually Taco Bell, dude.
there's a debate over whether this originated in Turkey or Armenia, but
Lahmacun?
this guy says the result is a delicious pizza-esque snack.
What is that on there? Is it ground beef?
It's called lahmacun, and it translates to meat and dough. It's exactly what it is: minced beef or lamb topped on a piece of dough.
That's just meat on. That's not pizza. Just meat on. This is like they're including flatbreads.
This one looks delicious.
That's an egg.
It's called a khachapuri, and it's a Georgian
Are you,
dish.
you're really taking liberties with these, like.
It looks like a calzone and crossed with an egg sandwich. It's stuffed with cheese,
Yeah, that looks amazing.
then topped with an egg and some butter. It looks really good.
Why not throw some ham in there too?
Maybe. I'm sure you could ask for some ham.
Jesus Christ.
This is from
That's
Japan.
squid. Of course, that's like squid with like.
It's called okonomiyaki.
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 Is
And
that an egg in there too?
it's the recipe changes based on region, but it typically includes cabbage, pork, noodles, and squid.
Would you eat that?
Yeah, I'd eat it. It's layered or mixed and fried in batter, then topped with an egg and okonomiyaki sauce, which tastes like a sweeter version of Worcestershire sauce.
Okay, I'd give it a shot. What's it on? Some dough? Just dough?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, what's going on in France? Tarte flambe.
This one is really simple. It's
Is that Can you scroll down a little bit? Is
it's cheese and bacon, originating from the Alsace, don't know how to pronounce that region. Tarte flambe has a thin crust and it's topped with fromage
see.
blanc on creme fraiche.
press command minus.
Why? There is no command on a PC.
So it gets smaller, so I can see what you're reading. There we go. Alright, view the entire album. Let's look at the rest of them.
That's all of them. Oh, there's 2 remaining?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Spain, Coca.
No, you...
Oh, sorry. I did it on my version, but not on yours. You don't deserve it.
Oh, man. Coca?
So, the Spanish version of pizza is particularly popular in the Catalonia region of the country. It can be served either sweet or savory, and you'll find versions that are both open
What's
or
in
closed.
that? What's in that? There's like beef. I can see there's like beef and there's some like tomatoes maybe.
According to this guy, ingredients
chilies.
can vary, but normally include egg, fish, vegetable, fruit, meat, and cheese.
These are not pizzas. And why are they all like on top of each other? Like someone's just like, I'm gonna make a ton of them and just like
I
stack
love
them.
this next one. It's Zator bread. They call it manakish in this one, but it's
Oh, there's a cat in my yard.
it's basically bread
It's
topped
fluffy.
with Zator, and Zator is thyme, sesame seeds, and sumac. It's really, really delicious. I love this stuff.
That's wonderful. Have I had that before?
I don't know. Maybe you have.
I think I've had from Lebanese food place here down the street.
They have Zator bread.
Do they?
I
I don't know.
me think so.
But that was fun. I enjoyed that, and it's dark. I'm sorry if you guys can't see us anymore.
So
I thought
this
that we
is
had
the
more
product
time.
of the time change.
It's darker earlier, huh?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in. That's our podcast.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a review on iTunes. We would really, really appreciate it.
And my name is Downlow'd. It's DOWNLOW''D. You can check me out at IamDownlow'd.com. You can listen to my remix of Jack U, Take You There. It's on my SoundCloud, and download that. Just, all it takes is giving me a like on Facebook, or my remix of AWOL Nation, Sale. Get that too if you like. Just stay posted. And Alex will tell you about all the other stuff. Stay posted with all of our networks on Macro Records.
So if you are interested in Macro Records and want to find more, you can go to our official website, thisismacro.com. It's the hub for all things macro, blog, let's play, podcast, music, everything we're doing. Don't forget to check out the shop. You can also go directly to that at shop.thisismacrorecords.com. Get some of the awesome shirts you may have seen us wearing.
I'm not wearing one now.
Neither am I. My shirt is not that.
Well, I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
Goodbye.
And I'm going to miss you all. And we'll see what Alex does.
It's going to be a podcast all about shit.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, there we go. I'm excited.